Hello everyone, my name is Agent Paul of Mobile Task Force Delta 7, codenamed Bookkeepers, and welcome back to another SCP document review. And the SCP we'll be reviewing today is SCP-8163. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-8163 is being held in a formerly minimal risk that has been stricken, now high-risk section of Site-77's containment wing pending further examination. Description: SCP-8163 is a sphere of rock crystal, 20 centimeters in diameter. The anomaly exhibits no unusual physical characteristics other than a 5 centimeter deep crack at its surface. See Discovery. While not entirely known or understood in nature and mechanism, SCP-8163 exhibits the anomalous property of displaying, formerly random, that has been stricken from the document, images in the minds of individuals. Discovery: SCP-8163 was collected on March 16, 1998 in Rome during a mission to investigate and recover possible anomalous objects and documents from the home of Madame Lucia, Person of Interest 2334. Stage name of Lucia Mancini. Lived 1917 to 1998. A local clairvoyant with minor psychic abilities. Following her death from natural causes. Given the subtle difference in content between the predictions of POI 2334 and any non-anomalous fortune teller, it has previously been decided to keep her under monitoring without directly intervening. Her death, however, provided the opportunity to recover any possible element worthy of investigation and containment. During this recovery mission, agents assumed the guise of a local furniture disposal. While handled by Agent Lely, SCP-8163 fell to the floor of the room in which it was located, cracking its surface and generating a small shockwave from it before transmitting images into the mind of nearby agents. In addition, all present reported minor and vague secondary effects. And here we have the summary of the effects on the recovery team. Sorted by name, reported vision, and other effects. Agent Lely. She saw a black hole in a lawn. It gave her a sense of uneasiness. Agent Sora saw a bar of soap. Felt slight confusion. Agent Fabrizi saw a teaspoon with honey, while feeling slight dizziness. Agent Sordi saw a soccer ball, while feeling slight dizziness. Agent Alberti saw a cow, while feeling a sense of uneasiness. Addendum 8163-1. On the morning of March 18, 1998, Agent Sora was found deceased in the communal bathroom of Site-77's dormitory. According to the investigation, the agent had slipped on the edge of the shower, suffering a head injury and a consequent fatal epidural hematoma following the fall. In light of the nature of death, it was classified as an accident. Addendum 8163-2. The following day, Agent Fabrizi, during a routine plainclothes inspection operation in the Villa Doria Pamphilj Park in Rome, was stung by a specimen of Apis mellifera, the common honeybee, immediately going into acute anaphylactic shock and suffering from a large laryngeal edema, leading to suffocation. Although the agent was never diagnosed with an allergy, this case was also reported as an accident. Addendum 8163-3. On the morning of March 20th, 1998, Agents Sordi and Alberti went to the previous home of POI 2334 without formal authorization and had a fatal car accident on the way. According to testimonies collected by the police, the car swerved to avoid a child who had rushed into the street while chasing after a soccer ball. This maneuver caused the agents to crash into another car crossing the intersection from the opposite lane. According to the report, at that point of the road there was a small square where a local young team I Tori was training, the Bulls in Italian. Addendum 8163-4. On March 21, 1998, before he could be contacted, Agent Lely left Site-77 in what has been described by his coworkers as a state of insane fear. An order has been issued for the recovery of the agent in order to ascertain and understand the connection between this series of deaths and SCP-8163. Addendum 8163-5. As of the last update to the file, on April 15, 2001, the fate of Agent Lely is still unknown. Further studies on the anomaly will be conducted. And that is it. Note to self, do not go near SCP-8163. Well, everyone, thank you all so much for listening or watching. My name is Agent Paul of MTF Delta 7, and I'll see you next week with another document review. Bye.